Hello and welcome back to the... Ooh, nearly hit that. Welcome back to the Valley, the old farm. And the comments have spoken, and Donald, you want barley, sunflowers and corn, possibly canola. We did plant a fair... Ooh, come on now. We did plant a fair bit of canola this season. And you see you haven't seen us plant potatoes. If we just go over to this small little field that we have just over here at the side of this unit here, this field here is potatoes. Just here. Just thought I'd show you this. We have planted potatoes. If I go onto this tool, it'll be easier. If we zoom out, this field here, this is potatoes. So we have planted potatoes. They're there, and the equipment that we're going to be using to harvest said potatoes is there. The lands. Pretty daunting because they're probably going to be ready pretty soon. If we just go on this, when are these potatoes going to be ready? Oh, they're nearly going to be ready. Oh, alright. So we've got, how many fields have we got left to harvest? We've got 22 and this one here, so we do need to get those harvested. But you said you wanted barley, sunflowers and corn planting. We have done a fair bit of canola, like I said, so I don't know if we'll be planting canola this season, because if we look, we did do a fair bit in 92. Bit of barley. We might plant a bit of barley. Oh, yeah. Canola, sorry. What am I on about? Jeez. Because we did canola in 52 and 63, whereas this season we only did barley in 92. So, yeah, let's get some barley in the ground for you. Ooh, down went a little bit wacky then. Don't know what happened there. But I do want to try and get some more crop in the ground. Let's open up. Come on, pull forward. There we go. Alright, let's fill up the seed. We've got 30-odd thousand. How much is the Scorpion King to lease? Because we're going to have to make sure that we do have enough money for the Scorpion King. 22,400 to lease. Okay. Wow, that is a lot of money. But during the winter, we will get that money back. So we don't really need to worry, because trees are a good source of income. Alright, let's get rid of this fence. There we go. Make my life a lot easier getting some barley put in here. This is the field we're going to be putting a bit of barley in. This does direct drill, so it makes my life a lot easier. Oh, I'm going to hit that. He says as he hits it. Brilliant going, Mr. Pete. Right, so, start of this episode. We're already getting in some winter crop. It's early autumn. We're going to get this field done. Then we are going to head on over and get that oat field harvested. It is a pretty big field, and we'll possibly get some barley put in there as well. And yeah, sunflowers I think again we'll possibly put in this big field just at the side, because you have to have a fair amount of sunflowers planted to get a good yield. And we'll possibly put sunflowers in the other field over there where we did do the straw swap. Oh, it makes life so much easier without that fence there. Why didn't I take the fence down sooner? Mr. P, come on. Alright, so what time is it? It is 7:13. If I can possibly get this field... Do we have another small field? Possibly get barley put in 53, because we are going to be clearing some of that forestry area there anyway at some point. I don't know. But right now, we're going to get this field done, and then we are going to get the oats harvested out of the 3 fields that we joined into one. I've also, like I said, I've got to make sure that I do keep enough money to be able to lease the Scorpion King. It's not the cheapest thing in the world to lease, but the money you get back from the logs, fingers crossed, it is going to be enough. I'm hoping it is anyway. Fingers crossed, he says. So I'm going to be I'm thinking sunflowers in that big field there, and sunflowers in the big field just there. Just to make it worthwhile, because like I said, you've got to have a pretty substantial amount of sunflowers for it to be worth it. Let's just lift that up. There we go. Don't hit the tree, Mr. P. Come on now. There we go. Barley going in the ground. See, well, when is it me, or is when you look on the map, some of the fields, they really don't look that big, but then when you actually get in the field, they're pretty big. I mean, I think the worst one's probably Welker Farm. Some of the fields there, you're thinking, it doesn't look that big, and then you get in the field and it's absolutely huge. Oh dear. And I am happy that that new John Deere mod came out. Oh, the beautiful big John Deere. If you have seen episode 1 of the Brazilian map has been made. I don't know whether this will come out before that one. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. It just depends when I get the time to upload. Because real life right now, as you know, and I have always said, real life will always come first. I do try to upload when I can, but what you have to remember is, you know, I made this channel just for the love of playing the game. I'm not one of these YouTubers that are looking out for glory, or, you know, I want loads of subscribers. If you subscribe to the channel, fantastic. You know, my taste of farming isn't going to be for everyone. I mean, the amount of times I've made mistakes and brain farts and the likes, it's just unbelievable. Right, let's go. But as you know, I do take every comment. I do try to reply to every single comment, and 9 times out of 10, as I always say, what's said in the comments does happen in the episodes. I mean, you tell me what to plant, 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10. Oh, it's not that one, Mr. P. 9 times out of 10. Oh, it didn't take long for that brain fart, did it really? 9 times out of 10. We'll carry on. What's said in the comments actually happens in episodes. I have seen, this isn't a slander at any YouTuber by any means, but I have seen that, I understand that, you know, when you do get a lot of comments and a lot of subscribers, it's going to be pretty difficult to be able to make everybody happy. I get that. But with my small subscriber base, I'm happy to plod along. You ask for barley, I plant barley. You ask for corn, I plant corn. Your sunflowers. So I've had a comment on the 6 ashes about possibly planting cotton. So I have actually installed that. Is it the Brazilian cotton mod? We do have the Brazilian cotton harvester on the Brazilian map, obviously. Kind of a big giveaway, really. So I've never done that. It's going to be fun to see how that cotton packer works. Pretty daunting, but I'm still daunted about being able to do those potatoes. I know it is going to take me a while to do, but at least we do have the means to harvest the potatoes rather than having to get the big grim Veritron, is it? Sounds like a transformer, Veritron. But yeah, I'm just glad that, you know, we have the smaller mod support, the smaller machinery to be able to do potatoes. It'd be nice if there was one for beets. I think that would be good, because I'm sure everyone doesn't want to keep having to use the same machinery, because with console we don't really have that many options for potatoes or beets. It's like we don't get the potato washer and all that kind of thing, and we don't have the, I'm trying to think what it is, the global thing, global marketing or whatever it is. I don't know. 9 times out of 10 I just try to wing my words. If they make sense, brilliant. If they don't, at least I understand what I mean. Oh, it was worth a try, wasn't it? Right, what time is it? It is 7:19. As you can see, I did slow time down to 1, just to give us a little bit of a fighting chance, because we do have to, as I say, get a lot of forestry work done. Oh, I didn't think I lifted it up then, I turned a bit sharp. So next time, Mr. P, pay more attention. But we're getting there slowly. It is slow progress. But what you got to remember is the machinery we started off with on this map and the machinery we have now. We are 70 plus episodes in. I honestly never thought I would have that many episodes. Honestly, I really didn't. I honestly thought we'd only probably have about 20-ish, probably 30 episodes at a maximum. Now it's 70 plus. But what we're going to do is, after next season, after we've done the trees and done the other fields, we will then sell everything after next season. Like, we'll play this season through, we'll do the next season through, fold this up, and then that will be the end of the Valley of the Old Farm. It will be sad, but you know, it needs to be done. Let's get up here. All this power, John Deere. Don't tell me you're struggling getting up here now. Come on. Alright, so we'll get this put over here. Let's just jump out. Let's get this gate put back. The gate. Fence. Gate don't even work. Alright, here we go. So what we'll do, it is 7:21. Will I have enough time to get that field harvested? Probably. Oh, I was just about to say sheep and it might need more hay. Nope, they're fine. So, I'm thinking I will see you all in the morning. We'll then head on over. Actually, I will see you over at our oat fields. What? Why did you start wobbling? There's nothing there. Strange. But anyway, it is 7:22 now. I will see you in the morning. I will get what tractor should we use? Probably use the quad track. It is loud, but does the job. So we'll use, no, actually we'll use the Massey. Why not? We'll use the Massey, we'll get the trailer set up, and I'll see you over at our oat field. The 3 fields that was 72, 73 and 74 that were joined into one. And we'll get that field knocked out and harvested, and possibly get barley put in that field. Maybe. So, I'll see you all in the morning. It is morning, 7:15. Chickens, you've got a death wish. I was just feeding the we could just climb all over it. Fair enough. I was just feeding the chickens. They needed a little bit of feed. And the trailer is already over at the field. Get out of the way, Crow. Go on, get lost. But we have a big day today. We need to get that oat field knocked out pretty quick, which is what we're going to do now. So let's get this put away in here. There we go, that will do. So, early morning, just got the chickens fed, which is brilliant, because they're just greedy and birds. Get out. Seriously. Pesky birds. Right, so, as I was saying, the Massey Ferguson and the trailer is already over at the field. And all we need to do now is head over to the field in our John Deere harvester. So let's crack on, let's get started, let's get in the harvester and get that oat field harvested. 8:01 on our way to the field. As you can see, like I said, already prepped and ready to go. Let's start here. Hopefully traffic doesn't come and hit the back end of my harvester, that would be bad. Hope they don't. Nothing's coming so far. Get this opened out. Hurry up, harvester, hurry up and open. I don't want to get hit by a car. Right, there we go, everything is up and open. Harvester is on and ready. And we're harvesting our oats. Let's put a bit of work light on so we can see. We're gonna enable, as you can see, the straw swath. Are we gonna really need the straw swath? Probably not. I'll have to come back and get that. But still, we can just make bales out of it and we'll sell them. Let's just turn our beacon lights off for now. But yeah, we're harvesting our oat field. It is a pretty big field. It is 3 into 1. So it's going to take a fair while to get this field harvested. As you can see over in the distance, it does go a fair way. But we're going to get a fair amount of oats from this. And when is the best time to sell our oats? Let's have a quick look. Okay, midwinter. Pretty much the same as all the other cereal crops, midwinter. So, like I said, we're going to have a busy winter this season. There we go. But I am going to look at possibly putting barley in this field. See, these are oats. How close we get into that? Just make sure I didn't hit the tree. That would have been the last thing we need. Not a massive straw swath really, isn't it? Still, we're going to sell the bales. We did get a fair amount of straw already off of our other field, which was barley, I believe. Maybe. I do believe it was barley. Let's just try and keep this in the field so we can collect it. I really do like the work lights on this John Deere harvester. When you're going along, you can pretty much see a lot with all the lights that go around it. There are some harvesters and tractors in the game where the lights are just absolutely abysmal and you can't see anything. So it's nice to have something that you can see, especially when you're in a shaded area near trees and things. It just gets really difficult to see. You end up having to put your lights on during the day just to see in a bit of a shaded area. So we'll get this headland done, and then what I think we will do, yes, you know what's coming. We're going to roll into a montage after the headland. Get this knocked out, get it put in the silo, get it ready for midwinter when most of our crops are going to be sold. Let's have a quick look at right now of what we already have sat waiting in our silo. Wow, we have a fair amount. Got a fair bit sat waiting in the silo, as you can see. All waiting to be sold, waiting for a decent price. Is there any great demands right now? No, there isn't. Okay. Well, is what it is. The only thing that annoys me is you get more of a great demand on potatoes and eggs and beets than you pretty much do cereal crops. So, hopefully that changes. You know, you get like a little bakery that, you know, has a big order or something, and tell you what would be good, if local businesses in-game actually could contact you saying that they need a certain amount of this or a certain amount of that. I think that would be good. What do you think about that? If companies could literally like offer you a contract rather than you go around looking for them, businesses offer you a contract for like a set amount of wheat or barley, corn. I really do think that would make a massive impact on this game and definitely change it, because I do know the Giants have just come out with an update that's added a load of different things to do with soil and things like that, so I'm not going to implement that in the Brazilian map until I can get to terms and to grips with the whole thing. I am probably going to do my research on all that kind of thing, because I just don't have a clue. I know in real life you do have to have people come out and do tests on your soil, so you know you're not spreading too much fertilizer in one area or too much lime. So I do know it alternates as what part of the soil in a field, what area needs more of one thing or less of one thing. So that's going to be daunting in itself, just trying to work all that out. And I also have to remember that we do have those couple of trees over there that we need to put over there, that we need to get them done as well. So yeah. Right, so what we'll do now is we will go into a beautiful montage of this John Deere harvester. It is a little beast with a Cressoni header. It is montage time. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is going to be the second load into the trailer. We're getting a pretty good yield so far. We're getting a fair amount of straw as well, which is fantastic. We're going to need all the funds we can get to be able to lease the Scorpion King and all the other equipment that we're going to need. And the lights on this thing are absolutely dreadful. Yeah, let's just turn the work lights on for now. But one load, 22%, 8,875. Just thought it'd be easier just to unload this little bit rather than have to drive all the way across the field. But we've ended up having to do it anyway. Brilliant. There we go. This harvester. I love that. It definitely makes things easier for me doing a montage with this thing, because the cameras you can get one that looks to the back of the auger pipe, you can get one that looks down here. I mean, it's just absolutely brilliant. The old John Deere T560i. If you know what the I stands for, let me know. I'm not entirely sure. Still, is it nearly empty? Yep, it's empty. Okay, right, how much have we got so far? Let's have a look. 18,875. That really isn't bad, considering we've still got a fair amount left on this field. Let's zoom out. I would have thought I would have had this planned already, but look at this. We've already done all this, and there, like I said, there is a fair amount of straw on this field. We've still got this bit here left to harvest, and the glitch on the road. I don't know if you can see it just there as you're moving around. Kind of weird. It normally get it really bad in this corner over here. Well, it's not doing it too bad at the minute. But still, got a fair amount left to get done. But I really am glad that we're getting this field knocked out. We'll get the straw baled, obviously. And then at some point, when is the best time to... Oh, that's turned off. Okay. When is the best time to sell the straw? Let's have a quick look. Milk, wool, wood chip, solid slurry, straw. Oh, it would have to be midwinter, wouldn't it? Alright, well... 18,875 already. Nice. Alright, let's get this pipe in. Get the engine back on. Get it down, and let's crack on with the rest of this harvest. Because we need to try and get all of our fields... All of my English just really does suck sometimes. It's like my mouth says something before I've even thought about it. Let's lift up the header. But as I was saying, try and get all these fields knocked out and harvested and replanted. Because then that's going to give us plenty of leeway then during... I don't know if we'll be able to get it started today. Maybe late autumn, look at getting the Scorpion King leased. That was what was said in the comments, to lease, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to need at least 20,000+, like I say, to be able to lease that thing. It is expensive, but the money you can get back from the logs should more than make up for it. Plus we've got those ones over there as well, those trees that we do need to cut down and limb. Hopefully we don't have one like the special log that we have on 6 ashes. That really did make me laugh. It just shows how childish I can be at times. But still, I know that it made some viewers smile and laugh, and that's what it's all about. So we're going to get the rest of this field knocked out, and we'll get the rest of these oats off of this field, which is pretty much just what I said. Get this field knocked out. Mr. P, I know it's early in the morning where I am right now, but still. Oh dear, one of these days. One of these days. But anyway, like I was saying, or trying to say, I'll get this field knocked out. Hopefully we get a full trailer load. I'm hoping we do, because like I say, we are getting a very, very good yield off this field. 19% already in the tank of the harvester. And we've still got a fair amount left to go. So, I'll either see you when the field is done, or the trailer's full. You never know. So, I'll see you all in a little while. Oh, like I said, either the trailer's full, or the field is done. Beautiful. And just look at that sunrise. Stunning. Okay, so I haven't finished. It's just I've realised there is a random crow glitched and not going anywhere. What are you doing? How weird is that? That is really weird. I've never seen that. What you doing there, crow? What are you doing? Let's have a quick look. Pretty detailed for a bird, and you never hardly see them. Unless they're in the field, stealing all your seed. Still. That is really weird. Has that ever happened to you? Where a crow just randomly just glitches there? Oh, anyway, I've got a job to do. We haven't really got that much. Let's try and stay out of the way of it. There we go. And I ain't caring. Haven't really got that much. It's still glitching. Haven't really got that much left to do. I'm easily distracted. Haven't really got. Let's just try all this again. I haven't really got a lot left to do, as you can see. But I saw that random crow just glitch there. And has that ever happened to you? You have to let me know in the old comments section, whether it be the animal, the birds, should I say? Don't really get any other animals, or glitched trees that just randomly appear. I have had it on one. I can't remember what map it was. There was a cone that was flying in the air. I've had random trees just hovering in the air. I've had bits of field that are glitched out. That's the first time I've seen that. I've seen many things since playing Farming Simulator. And that's a new one added to the list. A glitched crow in my field that apparently is just hovering because he likes what I've just harvested. Either that, or I'm losing some oats out the back and he's like, breakfast. Still going, yeah, it's still going there, look at them. Wonder how long that'll stay there for. That's really weird, I've never seen that. Still there, going along. Yep, right, anyway. Go on, like a child with a lollipop, I swear. Easily distracted, or a kid with a new toy. You like it for about 10 minutes, then you get bored of it, you put it up somewhere, and you probably never play with it again. Or, most men, you see an advert for a tool, you think, oh, I could use that. Then you get it, you probably use it about once, then it goes with the rest of the tools, and you pretty much never use it again. That's my logic. Is it still going? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's over. It's still going. That's really weird. That's a new one for my book. But like I said, if you've ever seen anything like that since you've been playing Farming Simulator, let me know what it was in the comments. It'd be good to hear. Because as you see, I've had a fair few things happen. I've had in 6 Ashes, that map, I've had the most things happen to me on that map. I've had machinery fly off the map, fly the other side of the farm, get flung in the air. I've had all sorts of things happen on that map. You know, what's the weirdest thing you've ever had happen to you on a map? I've had it where, I think it might have actually been 6 Ashes. One of my vehicles got flung in the air, and all you could see was the miles per hour counter flying right up, like going thousands of miles an hour, and the vehicle was nowhere to be seen. I mean, I've had that happen. Right, so is this crow still over here? Where is it? Is it still there? Oh, here it is. There we go, look at that. Still there. And even had to harvest around him, so he's not bothered. But we are going to get a fair amount. Hoping we get... I thought that was going to hit then. Oh. Will all this fit in? It should all fit in. Really isn't that much capacity wise. Let's just go check. Wow, this tractor was dirty before I even started. I should have cleaned it. Not bad at all. Right, let's get this turned off, closed up. There we are, the engine off. Fold the header up and close it up. Because the only fields that are left to harvest now is... Let's just go across, Mr. P. Good work. Remove tops. Oh, the potatoes are ready. Oh, so the next episode we know what we're going to be doing. Brilliant. Right, so over here, field 22 is corn. We have that left to harvest, and the potatoes are ready to be harvested. The tops need to be removed. So in the next episode, we are going to get field 22, our cornfield, that will be harvested. We'll then head on over to 62, the daunting potatoes, and we're going to be using the small lands. Oh. That's going to take a fair amount of time. Let's get the old beacons on. So overall, out of this field, we got 34,805 litres of oats. That is actually really good. I'm hoping it is going to be a decent price come midwinter, because we do have, as you saw, a fair amount of crops. Oh, we are going uphill, okay. I was going to say, come on now, what's going on? Because like I say, as you've seen, we do have a fair amount of crops in our silo. No traffic coming in, sir? No, okay. And we're going to be hopefully in for a good payday. Well, I am hoping anyway, because we still have all that straw swath now in that field. We'll get that baled, and we'll get those straw bales taken over to... Where do the straw bales get taken to? Oh, for the life of me, I keep forgetting. Is it grass, hay, and straw? I'm sure it is. So, commerce bestial? I have no idea. $40 per 1,000 litres for straw. Oh, that's harsh. Oh, we really need, like, as I was saying about, you know, companies offering you contracts. We definitely need one for straw. Oh, here we go. Oh, cows look like they're doing alright. And my cows changed colours. I swear my cows changed colours. I'm sure I've only got Holstein, haven't I? Why have my cows all changed colour? Cattle. All Holstein. Oh, got a new birth there. 0.2 years. Nice. But we are going to be selling all of the males. I only want to keep the females because they're the ones that obviously produce. So, yeah, we aren't doing too bad. Got a couple of new births here. So we've got, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not bad. That's not bad. 7 births. I'm really happy with that. You know, we're not in any rush. We don't have a big amount. As you know, we did start with very few cows. And we're slowly getting up there. We're slowly getting a decent amount of cows. Alright, so let's get all this now put in the silo ready. Let's get the old beacons turned off. Scratch my chin. That's a fair amount of oats. There we go. That is the oat harvest done for this season. So we'll just pull this out the way. Actually, we'll swing around because this thing needs a really good clean. I hate having filthy equipment or machinery. You know, machinery and equipment is only as good. Oh, you got basically just look after your equipment. Not bad at all. Right, so let's have a quick look at what we all have in our silos right now. Wheat-wise, 58,131 in wheat. We have barley, just over 80,000. In oats, we have 54,443. Canola, 55,230. pardon me, 34. In beans right now we have 29,101, and corn as it stands right now without our last field of well, basically corn. We've got 47,438 litres, but like I said, we still do have our other cornfield over here in 22 that needs to be harvested, as well as the potatoes that we have now in 62 ready. The tops need to be removed, so next episode is going to be a big, daunting task indeed. These are ready to be harvested, so we will be bringing out our Lance potato harvester. They really do look like they're wilting a bit, really. But yeah, that's going to be a task in itself. But we managed to get the oat field done. We managed to get some barley planted. We are going to be planting, if we just scoot into this and over here. This big field here is going to be sunflowers, as well as over here. This field here is also going to be sunflowers. Possibly get some corn put in here, so we will need to get out there with a case crumbler at some point and get that done, because our planter doesn't direct drill, but our seeder does. So that's going to be a big task getting those done. And oh wow, this is growing already. That's really fast. Okay, right, anyway, I'll quickly show you again the machine that we are going to be using for the potatoes. Is small, but at least, you know what, maybe our Fendt or our same tractor could use it. There's our potato planter. Yep, I used that to plant the potatoes. This is our potato harvester. I do believe, you have to let me know down in the comments, Lance, isn't that part of John Deere? I'm thinking it is, but you will have to let me know. I'm sure this is to do with John Deere. But this is our potato harvester. It does bring the potatoes up and places them on the ground. So we are going to have to possibly use our telehandler just to go around and scoop up the potatoes. This is going to be a task in itself, doing potatoes with this. Maybe we could look at the old John Deere, the old, trying to think, the old Massey Ferguson pack. Has that little grey tractor. Maybe that would look nice on this. Do we need that tractor? No, we don't. But it's my farm. I do what I want. Still, that's a saying that'll never get old. If I do ever make merchandise, I'm going to have that put on a t-shirt or a hoodie or whatever. I don't know. Still, my equipment. Nice. It's my farm. Do what I want. But anyway, as always, that is going to be the end of this episode. If you did enjoy it, as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all here real soon on the Valley of the Old Farm, because in the next one, we're going to be tackling the potatoes. That is daunting. Till then, see you all real soon.